Alright, so the leg day, high rep leg day, always spells trouble. But you gotta get stuck into this day because of all the days, this high reps on legs is the big fat burny day, right? So, get stuck in and commit to this one. First exercise is gonna be an alternating lunge with a goblet grip on a dumbbell. Now again, if you find it very hard, you can do it with no dumbbell, hands on the hips. Hold it like so, keep it in close to your chest and you lock the scapula back. Now you put the feet hip distance apart and brace the legs, okay? Because this is important for getting back into start position. As you step out, I'll show you a few real time. Step out, drive back. Step out, drive back. Okay? Now, just to break it down for you, what a lot of people will do in a lunge is they'll let their body come forward, the heels come up, and then we have all this stress on the knee, okay? We do want to get the bum involved in it. Sorry, I'll show you the other leg. So when you're on the ball of the foot, stress comes to here. You can try it, just kneel down and feel it. You'll feel it there. When you come like this and get more weight into the heel, the glutes start to kick in, okay? The glutes are the biggest, strongest muscle in the body, and you need that to get that explosive drive back up. You will feel your glutes being quite sore from this one, and that's because we get to load eccentrically. Eccentrically means the stretch portion. So when you're going down, heels, you're loading it, you're stretching, loading it up, bang, drive back, okay? So keep thinking postures up, and by doing that, never mind keeping good posture and getting a nice stretch, you maintain that you get the weight shifting through the heels so that you can fire all the right muscles in the right pattern, okay? So correct way. So if you get lazy posture, your body will come forward. So you have to be thinking even your scapula, shoulder blades, everything's backing up to get the bum firing. All right, enough about that one. Because it's unilateral, it's left and right, we're going to do 16 reps. Okay, so it's 8 reps really, 8 reps each leg. We're going to quickly come over to what you would have known as the leg curl. Also works as a leg extension. Fancy. So you sit in like so, grab a hold of the sides, pull your toes up underneath the pad, and again you're up tall, and we're going to squeeze at the top. Okay? Now, it's a very feely exercise, so it's no harm if you want to put your hands, tactilely feel your quads, and it helps you get that contraction at the top. So like I was talking about before, it's that mind muscle contraction, 12 reps with a squeeze. So don't hoof on a big huge weight and sort of do weight, kicking through it, and not a lot of work is being done. So this program you have to have a bit more finesse, up, peak contraction, squeeze, and the burn will really come into the legs. Alright? Hop off, we're going to move swiftly on to the pendulum squat. So again, we did this in the last program, but it's 20 reps now. So a lot lighter in weight. You're already going to be fatigued in the quads, and this is finishing them off. So we come in, safety off, hands on, feet up high. Now, what a lot of people have been doing is sitting back into this, right? We want to start the movement with the knees breaking. Your bum will come back slightly, and we're like that, okay? So a slight angle out, knees are slightly over the toes, and the heels are down. Up, and we're soft at the top. So the rep speed for 20 will be like so. See the way it's soft at the top? So I'm not standing, locking out the legs. Soft at the bottom, soft at the top. That very quickly is going to burn up in your legs, which is what we want. So again, just to avoid sitting back into it, see like that? Knees forward. And you keep good posture, bum out. So again, work on that one. The 20 reps is to get a big lactic acid burn. Again, that's what really helps the fat burning. So don't lock out and let that burn come off. Try and encourage the burn even though it goes against, it starts to hurt. But the weight light enough and just make the way you keep the muscle loaded, make that do the work for you. Okay, the second part of our leg day is going to be the posterior side. Okay, so more focusing on the bum, hamstring, lower back. We're going to start with a trap bar deadlift. This is the exercise, a lot of you will have done it before. If you haven't, it's one to be respected. The deadlift is a brilliant, brilliant exercise for working the whole body. You never just mind the back, it works your core, your upper back, everything, your grip strength, but it must be respected, okay? Because the weight is will be heavy, it's coming through your back. If you don't concentrate or you twist or you turn sideways, you're at risk of injury. So again, respect it, switch on when you're going into this. To start, your stance must be wider than hip distance. The toes are a tiny bit turned out. There's a rough part on the bar, you need to grip in the middle of that. And you also, it's very important that you grip balanced. So you check that there's the same distance on both hands. If you grip off on one side and off on the other, you're going to create a twist in the body, which again isn't good for the back. So you grip in the middle. The tendency as well, I'll show you some of the mistakes. The tendency is to start here. As you can see, that's very bad posture. So you need to get a start position with the knees forward. The chest then comes up. And your shoulders aren't rounded, you've tension between the shoulder blades. Then your upper body is just staying still and tight as your legs stand you up and you bring the chest through, okay? So a few correct reps, chest up, kiss the ground, control and stand, okay? And very important, so there's 8 reps here. On your last one, when you go up for 8, you're not done. A lot of people do 8 and then it's done and they just put it down like that. You've switched on until the bar is down, all right? Now, things to watch out for. Getting excited. We like you getting excited, but not at risk of injury. So we come in, we're going to get this, and then you go, okay, and that's even worse than bad posture because it's a jarring force, all right? So, you come in, you never do that to pull, okay? You start to feel the bar, pull some tension in, so everything is locked in, all the joints, tendons, muscles are engaged, then you lift, okay? Tummy needs to be tight. The back always has to be tilted this way, all right? Vertebrae is like that, discs are in the middle. If you're like this, they're at risk. If you're like that and your abs are tight, it's much safer, okay? So again, take your time, check your grip, knees forward, set your shoulder blades, head up, stand strong. Don't shrug up into the neck, chest through, good posture. Control, 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 until you're down. Last but not least, this caught me before. The bar rolls back, sometimes you fall when you're getting out. Okay, so to the very end, switch on, make sure, and then you're out. All right, so got that out of the way. 8 reps on that. Then we're going to come over to the back extension, which we've done in the last program, but now we're pre-fatigued. We've already worked the muscles, so this is going to be a lot harder. We're going to keep the same technique as we've done in the previous program, just to rehash what we're doing. You start in this really straight posture, okay? All the muscles of the hamstrings, bum, lower back are engaged, even your shoulder blades are engaged. Hands across the chest. As we come down, you reach forward with the elbows to maintain that good posture. Not like this, okay? See the way it's gone? Now to really focus on the hamstrings when we hit the bottom, we'll also tilt our pelvis like that to get a bit more stretch. Engage the hamstrings, bum, lower back, upper back, squeeze. And see the way there's that nice sort of constant tension? You're doing well if you can keep that because you will feel it come on really quick. Now again, it's okay, it's alright. People will feel a little pump in their lower back, it's because it's working, you're making it stronger. So you finish 12 reps on that, nice and tidy. Come down, lie onto the floor. We're going to do a shoulder bridge, okay? So you pull the feet in, so you get enough drive. Now, this is like I was talking about before. When you push through the heels, bum bum fires, okay? So we just relax the hands by the side to start. Lift up through the bum, come to dead straight, and then actively squeeze your glutes, okay? Squeeze them together, 2 eggs and a hanky, okay? Stretch down, squeeze. Now we've got 20 reps of these, okay? And again, that should be enough with body weight because we're more just trying to get glute activation and a squeeze going on. As you go on, we can show you ways to add a bit of resistance if needed, but again, most of the time I just want people to, recruit their glutes and actively squeeze them at the top. It's a very safe exercise at this stage of the game. Only thing you can do wrong really is be out too far and you can't really lift and get a good squeeze. You need to come in close enough so that you can get good height and good range of motion with the bum. Okay?